Hey folks, Adam here. We are in China and I have the distinct privilege of checking out a very cool company, QMY. Now, you may know them as IceMage, and they've got some really cool products that we're going to focus on today. Now, this company, the reason I wanted to come here and the reason I wanted to check it out, they launch a lot of things on Kickstarter. And historically, I always get questions from my viewers, can you trust the companies on Quickstarter? Well, I can tell you that with IceMage and QMY, you absolutely can. This is a preferred company, a premium company with great quality standards that we're going to tell you all about, and we're going to show you all about, and we're going to kick it off right about now. So the company started off as a scooter company making high quality scooters that have been marketed in the US and worldwide, but then the owner, he decided to go ahead and focus on something more. He saw that slushies were really popular and there was a kind of something missing in the industry. So he went ahead, went to the drawing board and designed some really impressive machines that are unlike anything else in the industry. All right folks, so what you're seeing first here, this is the actual assembly line making the quick freeze, and you see the compressor and everything being assembled as they go. Now this is certified, ISO certified 9001, which means it meets the highest quality standards. Each individual unit is touched by hand, put together and tested to make sure it meets the highest quality standards. Now the reason I tell you this is because a lot of times on Kickstarter, I see companies that are making a lot of promises with no intention of actually producing the high quality product that they claim they have. But right here, you're seeing the devices being assembled, put together, and I tell you what, I have one at home. I absolutely love it. So folks, I've got Cherish here, who actually has kind of been my tour guide today.
Yeah.
And she's going to tell us a little bit about the IceMage. I love it. I love the fact that you can do things like Slurpees and slushies, you can do milk, you can do diet soda, which I've never seen anywhere else before. Where can people get this? When's it available?
When? Immediately, right now. Actually, because we have them ready in our US warehouse right now.
Wonderful. And you know, I'm a big fan. Just last week, Amy and I had a little party where we were taking root beer.
Oh.
And we were making root beer slushies, and then we were taking ice cream and put it in there.
Wow, that would be great.
Do you have a favorite drink that you like to make with yours?
I think I would like the milkshake.
Milkshake.
Yeah, because I cannot, how to say, I don't know how to say.
That's okay. But yeah, it's quick to make milkshakes.
Yes.
And it's efficient.
And then the texture is wonderful. It's very soft and airy and fluffy. The texture is nice. I love that.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we'll continue the tour, so stick around. So folks, I absolutely love that they test every single product before it goes out the door. They test it for leakage. They have kind of a pre-assembly test and a post-assembly test to make sure that everyone works perfectly. Now, again, that's a really important part. The IceMage Quick Freeze is already available, but when they have a Kickstarter, they're already testing and making sure they've got a quality product to go out to consumers when it launches. Now folks, it's super fun to see, but in this section of the warehouse, these are all the tested units. These are ready for packing and almost out the door to be shipped. And folks, I'm standing outside the research and development room. It's where they keep all the secrets. So one thing that I very much like, and I got to go in here and see some of the secrets and things that are coming out next, but one thing I like is they're constantly innovating and improving their products. For example, the canister that sits on top of that IceMage device, well, guess what? They decided, hey, based on feedback from you guys, that they wanted it to where the temperature would be perfect so you can go ahead and put it in your dishwasher. They also tightened it down when it came to making it leak-proof, things like that. So they're constantly tweaking their products, making them better, and these guys are really sharp. And folks, you can see the research and design team here working. And yeah, this is really fun that they can go ahead and customize every little aspect and perfect it for their customer. All right, folks, so now I've moved down to the warehouse, and you can see they've got these ready to go, ready to ship out worldwide. Now in the United States, they're going to go by cargo ship to LA and then be distributed to people like yourself. Now something that I think is very important, I think the US audience has a misconception of both the quality and the people that are working on these. So it's nice to see the actual locations, the high quality, the durability, and the reliability behind IceMage. I couldn't be happier with this company. They've done fantastic things. They're real innovators in the industry. And again, this is a device that I haven't seen anywhere else. Something that'll make a slushie for you literally in a matter of seconds. It's constantly rolling out. It'll make a milkshake in a matter of seconds. And yeah, this is something that you can use for parties, for birthday parties, for grandma and grandpa, and for the kids. So this is truly an innovative experience, a great group of people, and a fantastic product. All right, folks, so here we are testing it, and I'm super excited. We've got the demo pink. This hasn't come out yet, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and then what do we have over here?
This is coconut milk.
Coconut milk, that's awesome. I'm a big fan. What do we have here?
This is grape juice.
Grape juice. And don't tell me, is that whiskey?
Yes.
Oh, now I'm a whiskey connoisseur, so I'm very excited to test this out. All right, folks, I want you to find me anyone else who's able to make you a whiskey slushie in a matter of seconds. I cannot wait to try this out at my next party. Like I said, you've seen my reviews. I have one of these at home, but I've never tried it with whiskey. So this is pretty exciting, and this is going to be something I'm doing all the time. All right, folks, so we could try anything we wanted, and I definitely want to try the whiskey first. Think about that. Now, I personally like Jameson. You could do Jameson if you want. You could do Jack Daniels, Satchel Great, and a whole lot more. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
That is a fun way to take in some whiskey. All right, let's try the grape juice, okay?
Okay, side water.
And that's kind of fun to think about that we could be mixing.
Yes.
You could put vodka and cranberry.
Yeah.
You could do a Tom Collins. You could do a whole bunch here. So I've got my grape.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want a whole glass of that. Which one did you like more?
Both.
Both. I like both more. And let's try the ice real quick.
This is my favorite.
This is the coconut milk?
Yeah.
Wonderful. And think about that, folks. You can definitely, what I would do is I would take a little bit of coconut milk.
Yeah.
I'd add in a little bit of heavy cream.
Yeah.
A little bit of sugar, mix it up, and then put it in there and make a milkshake.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's very sweet. That's so exciting. You guys have revolutionized the drink industry.
Yes.
Again, I know at the beginning of this video, I couldn't get over the fact that you could put diet sodas in here and save the calories. Now I can't get over the fact that you can make mixed drinks and cocktails, whiskeys and all sorts, right with your machine. So I don't know when they're coming out with the different colors, but that's a super fun innovation, probably coming soon as well.
I think we can keep it as a mystery, okay?
That'll be a mystery. Stick around. And folks, I do want to point out how quickly this makes slushies. You're making big bowls in a matter of seconds so you can entertain, have parties, and show off to your guests. All right, folks, so next up in the lineup that I can't wait to tell you about is this. It's IceMage's Crystal Max, and I absolutely love it. Now, I gotta show you, this is the only device that I've ever seen that can make ice this big in just 15 minutes, and it's absolutely beautiful. On top of that, you can go ahead and you can swap out molds right here in the top. Now, the device that I have at my house, I have the same thing. I have the black, which is what's for sale. This is a 3D print version of it, but holy cow, you drop in the molds right in the top, and you can make things like a football, a Christmas tree, and a whole lot more. So we've got this guy right here, this big piece of ice. We're gonna pour some whiskey over it. Now you may be asking, why do you want such a big piece of ice? Well, it's actually quite simple. The reason you want that is because sometimes you're getting really high-end liquors. You can pay $100 to $300 for a bottle, and you don't want it to be watered down. Well, with traditional smaller ice, there's smaller surface area, which means it melts quicker. You don't want it melting quick, so a big piece of ice like this will keep your drink cold without making it watered down, giving you that premium taste and flavor you paid for that's probably been aged 10 or 20 years. Please don't tell me that you buy an expensive cocktail, possibly with liquor that's been aged in a barrel in a warehouse for a decade, and then you water it down. This is the right way to go ahead and test out your whiskey. Now over here, I've had this been sitting here for 10 or 20 minutes. It's still got its ice in there. Now whether you choose the Collins ice, or in this one, I've got a beautiful rose, which is kind of romantic. So when I get back, Amy and I are gonna make some roses, we're gonna have a few drinks, and we're gonna celebrate our wedding. So this is really, really beautiful. And it keeps that rich, full flavor of your drink, your cocktail. It doesn't have to be whiskey, it could be scotch, it could be your vodka, whatever it is. Don't water down your spirits. Make them the way they were intended to taste. And that's so fresh. Folks, this is an absolutely fantastic device. And I gotta tell you, there's so many different molds and shapes that you can get out of this. I like the skull. I like the football. I like that star. I like that Christmas tree. The Collins style is perfect for drinks as well. But don't sleep on this. This is a Kickstarter you're gonna wanna back today. They've done great things here. And again, that high quality that they've promised you, the ISO 9001 certification, the intelligent engineers behind it, the premium staff, the great shipping, excellent packaging, all rolled into one from a great brand that has practically a 0 defect rate, making high quality products for you. Now again, when it comes to Kickstarters, don't trust every Kickstarter. Only certain brands make high quality Kickstarters that deliver premium performance and premium products to their customers. And this is one that is absolutely incredible. So folks, again, this is the demo model. I have the more advanced model at home, but I do love the fact that it has a cleaning function. It has the timer, and it shows you how much time is left on the ice. Now it does have a very nice bin in front to store your ice, where you can grab your ice one by one. They've done a good job insulating that so they don't melt very quickly. You can add your water in accordingly, and the water, as we back up just a little bit, goes ahead and it will store right there. Now, a very cool aspect to this is that around back, now you can either have your water that comes from, say, your filtered or purified water, but you can actually run it straight from your water line as well. So there's a whole bunch you can do here. And then, again, when you want to change out the different molds, you're just going to unscrew these and you're going to pop them off and put a different mold in to get the shape you want. Now, of course, the latest molds, you've got that rose, which is beautiful, and you've got the Collins style. Very cool, very efficient, and it isn't time consuming at all. They're just very quick about making this.
All right, everyone, that wraps up our tour of IceMage. What a fantastic company, and a true leader in the frozen drink and treat category. A special thanks to my host, Cherish, for showing me around. IceMage is all about ice crafted for every sip, offering powerful machines that freeze any liquid, sugar-free drinks, milk, cocktails, into ice or slush in just 60 seconds. Their flagship model, the Quick Freezer Pro, features 15 adjustable speed settings, ultra-quiet sub-50 decibel operation, and uses an eco-friendly R290 refrigerant. With such advanced technology, you don't need any pre-freezing, just pour, select your mode, and go. What's more, IceMage has sold over 500,000 products and supports 24/7 customer service. Thanks again for joining me on this behind-the-scenes look. Be sure to check back for more updates on this innovative company and its game-changing products.